Hey people of the VC, it's Andy, Cloudy Milder, back with, it's an 80s metal collection update, although stretching the boundaries a bit here. I've got 6 records to show, 2 from the late 70s and 1 from 1990 as well, so then we get into it. So this is the recent lunchtime or haul I had from my local record store. It's the local record store to where I work. And this is Vinyl Villains in Edinburgh. Probably one of the coolest record bags I think you'll ever see. Popped in there on Thursday lunchtime. First time I've been out digging in a while, for quite a while to be honest. I was pleasantly surprised by what I was able to pick up. So first up I've got, so this is from 1978. So my 80s collection, I kind of, if it's in the ballpark, and slightly out of the ballpark, so late 70s, early 90s, it's in. I don't mind about that. I'm not too rigid about those constraints. But I've been looking for a decent copy of Kingdom of Madness by Magnum for quite some time. This is you can call this a semi-grail. It's not particularly rare. It's just usually a lot more than I'm willing to pay for it. But I managed to get this copy, which the vinyl is near mint, and there's a little bit of creasing around the edge, so you know, VG Plus cover, but under £5, so £4.99 was the asking price for this. So I jumped into it. It's got this really early Magnum. So this is the first album. It kind of has a bit of a Queen feel to it. I think it's mainly piano that's on there, but I really dig it. I love Magnum. Not many people show. I know John Vinylizer is a big Magnum fan as well. It's on the Jet Records label, and yeah, so I completed my 80s collection of Magnum a couple of months back, and also in the store they had Magnum 2 as well from 79. Now this is an album I see around a lot, but because of the sort of shiny silver cover, it often has a lot of ring wear, and the black lettering is often quite scuffed as well. But this is, I think, as near mint as I'm going to ever find it. No creases. The cover looks kind of a little wavy, almost like water damage, but there's no water damage here. I think it's just the age of it, as I say. So this is 1979 again on Jet Records. So I now have the first 10 Magnum studio albums. So that's the 70s and 80s sorted. In fact, I think I've got everything up to 1990. I don't know too much of Magnum beyond 1990. This one has a picture sleeve, again in pristine condition, with the lyrics and pictures of the band, and again it's this. Oh, it's not the same. I thought it was the same Jet label, but they've obviously did well enough on their first album to warrant a custom label. Okay, it's Jet Records, distributed by CBS, and it's a monster production. So there seem to be a few different licensing companies going on there. So. But absolutely stoked to get this one, especially Magnum 2. It's got some killer songs on here. Great Adventure, The Battle is an awesome song. So Called the Night, Foolish Heart, great album. So really happy. And that was £5 as well, and I've seen those go for, you know, around £15 for copies that are nowhere near as tasty as these ones. The other one that's kind of out of the boundaries of the 80s, but so what, is Lovehate, and this is a Blackout in the Red Room. Now I'm not that familiar with Lovehate. Here's the band. They're kind of sleaze stroke hair metal band. So this is from 1990. I think this is their debut album, and this is really good. And like I said, I hadn't heard of these, and if it wasn't for as I mentioned in the previous video, I just came back from holiday. Well, on holiday, in the airport, I picked up a copy, the latest copy of Rock Candy magazine. Now, this is a really, really good read. It's one of the better rock and hello. Okay, all right. It's okay. Sorry, my son's just coming. It's one of the better rock and metal magazines out there. The only drawback is it costs £8 for a magazine. So I made sure I read every single page of it. And as you guys know, regular watchers of my channel, I'm completely ambivalent when it comes to Kiss. I'm not bothered by them at all. It's not that I don't like them, I just not fussed about them. But there are 4 or 5 articles in here all around the Kiss solo albums and what the band was doing around the time, and interviews with their security guard, their PR person. It's just a fantastic read as a magazine all the way through. There's a good piece on the history of the Donington Monsters of Rock. Blue Oyster Cult article was really good. Night Ranger. Things about great article on Japanese metal. It's quite closely linked to Kerrang magazine in that they look back at articles that were in Kerrang in the 80s and kind of look to see if they thought the articles were fair, or whether their predictions about whether a band would make it or not were successful or not. Thoroughly recommend this magazine if you have if you're willing to part with £8 for it. I don't think it's one I'm going to buy that often because of it, but there we go. Anyway, why am I showing this? So in here was an article about the time when Jizzy Pearl, the vocalist from Lovehate, did a publicity stunt which involved him effectively hanging from a cross off the Y of the Hollywood sign, and the publicity that went along with it, and what it took for them to do it and why they did it. So I read that, I thought it was an interesting article, and then a few days later when I come back I find a copy of Lovehate, and so I had to pick it up, I had to snap it up, and it's a really, really good album. I would thoroughly recommend this, especially if you're maybe a fan of Guns N' Roses, and there's a little bit of a kind of funky Living Colour style bass going on in here as well, so really, really good album. Blackout in the Red Room from 1990. Next up, this one is an upgrade. This is from 1980, Bang on the Door, and it's Michael Schenker Group's debut album, self-titled. I have a copy of this, but let me just adjust the camera. But it's in pretty beat up shape. I actually picked it up from the same shop a while back just because it was always in there, and it was £3, but it was missing the inner sleeve and missing one of the labels, so this is definitely an upgrade. It cost me a few pounds more. It's got perfectly mint condition inner sleeve, and just the usual factory chrysalis label. Mint. It's a vinyl, it's a record, it's a vinyl, and it's in beautiful mint condition as well, so very happy to add that as an upgrade to my collection. And fifth one I'm going to show was the second MSG. It seems like I think a collection must have been dropped off, because there was a number of albums that were maybe not full catalogue but had 2 or 3 albums from the same group that were in succession. Didn't have this on vinyl previously, got it on CD. This is the Michael Schenker Group second album, MSG, from 1981. It's got the embossed initials here, as well as I thought that was embossed, maybe not, the name at the top. And this is a killer album. I really do like this album. On and On, I love that song. Probably one of my favourite MSG songs, even though there's ones that are sort of heavier and faster. I just think it's a really, really good song, and I love Gary Barden's vocals on the first few MSG albums. So yeah, really stoked to pick that one up. This one cost me around £7, I think, so I don't mind spending that sort of price and maybe more, because I'm not paying postage and packing on top of this, and this is honestly in mint condition. as well as the inner sleeve as well. It's beautifully looked after. No splits, no creases, and again, chrysalis label. I'm still to clean these, but I did give them a sneaky play because I couldn't wait. I find I'm not as disciplined as I was with cleaning records, which is shocking admission, really, I guess. But I need to have a good session where I can grab a big handful and stick them in the spin clean and get them done and dusted. Dusted, no pun intended. Last one. I've not actually played this one yet, but I do know it's the Killer Dwarfs, A Big Deal. I think this is from 88. I think it's their third album, Killer Dwarfs. It's great, straight up Canadian hard rock. Really, really good stuff. I have their debut album, and this now in my collection. I don't think the inner sleeve is original. It's also split in 2 or 3 corner sides. Bog standard Epic label. Vinyl is beautiful, absolutely nice and shiny, hardly even any dust on it at all, so the dust covers at least in its job, even though it's open nearly on 3 sides. But I do love a bit of Killer Dwarfs. Very good fun hard rock band to have. This is a UK pressing, I believe. Yeah, so there we go. Those are the 6 items I picked up from my impromptu dig on Thursday lunchtime. Let me know what you think of them, and see you again soon. Cheers.